Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So I hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. And in this video, we're going to be answering the million-dollar question: is Zenko better than Ronin, or is Ronin better than Zenko? You guys will be finding out very soon, so stay tuned. But anyways, before we get on to that, I just wanted to mention something really quickly. I am currently leader of Nekwasimi, which is a Platinum 2 team, going to be getting up to Sapphire 3 within the next week or two. And just kind of chilling out there, getting our vibes down, all that jazz. Primarily, this is an active Atlas team, Atlas active team, there we go. Not necessarily looking for, like, super high levels, but, I mean, if you are at really high level and you're looking for a team, let me know. But really looking at Atlas activity. If you maybe are, like, a level 250 or something, and you haven't been able to get into some of the top Sapphire teams, and you're interested in getting, or being a part of a growing Sapphire team, definitely hit me up. Minimum level is like around 240. That's like my goal, because in Sapphire, if you're like below that, you're going to be struggling in major events normally. Yeah. I mean, if you're lower than that, you can definitely hit me up and we can see. But it's really going to come down to the troop counts, how active you are, if you show up, and that type of stuff. But anyways, we can get on in the DMs. No, we're not doing that. Sorry, I have a girlfriend. No, we can talk about that later. Anyways, so, Zenko or Ronin? Basic answer, no details whatsoever, is Ronin, in my opinion at least, is better than Zenko. I'll explain why now. So, everyone who doesn't want to listen to me anymore, you guys can click off the video. But, okay, you guys have seen the gameplay. Alright, neither of these dragons is like Cert, where you basically just walk into any base, you kill everything, it's GG, well played. Regardless of defenders, right? Both of these dragons require some flying experience, some flying skill, period, in order to operate these dragons. However, in my opinion, I really do think that Ronin is the best out of these two. The biggest thing with Zenko, okay, is the fact that he doesn't have a really easy way to gain rage. And you might be saying, but Odin, neither does Ronin. Hold on, just give me a second there. Biggest issue with Zenko is because of his skill set, okay? He has no way to gain rage immediately, besides, I believe, the Trickster's Toolkit, okay? Technically, you do get a little bit of rage. Whenever you kill a building, you get some rage back, but if you get hit by mages, that doesn't do a whole lot. And he has no way to dodge mages besides this Kitsune, Mischief, where it cloaks briefly. However, you have to be able to kill the blue mage first. It is possible, by the way, to kill the blue mage while turning, using the Kitsune, using the Foxfire Bolt, kill the blue mage, and then immediately cloak. Technically, you can dodge all mage shots. However, if the defenders are smart, they can screw over that really easily by using an Ice Flak, which, by the way, has a faster firing rate than whenever you're, like, trying to dodge. And then also, it's not 100%. It's kind of like, you have to time it really well, and I'm sorry, but the majority of players who are going to fly this guy are not going to be able to do it. I don't even think I could be able to do it. So anyways, that's the biggest issue with Zenko, in my opinion at least, is the fact that he doesn't have a way to gain rage easily. Now, Ronin, in the same hand, doesn't have a way to dodge pretty much anything. However, the big thing is that he has this adaptive immunity, which you just keep, you can cycle through it. You can use, for example, you can use Entrap on the back 3 towers. And while you're flying over those, or the perch, or whatever the case may be, whatever tower is left behind after you kill the main damage-dealing targets, or towers, you can just keep swapping through this adaptive resist and gain rage back. He doesn't need rage to make more rage. That is the key, okay? That is really where this guy actually has some viability against some high-level bases. Keep in mind, all the Ronin gameplay you guys have seen hasn't been with him being at Mythic Empyrean. The Mythic Empyrean dragons are not released yet, so Ronin has not been able to have the ability to get to that Mythic Empyrean level. So he will be super strong, at least until the new towers come out / the new tier, which will at least be a couple of months. If you don't know how to fly hunters, Ronin will still be the best option. Because in the end of the day, Zenko flies very similarly to hunters. Because of this Trickster's Toolkit, one of the main spells that it gives you is this thing called Noxious Vines, except it's red. It's not called Noxious Vines, but similar to it, which basically entraps all the towers. You also have something like Nepsis' spell, where it one-shots a tower, which is white, and you have a cloak. That is literally a hunter skill set just in a sorcerer. So he flies very similarly to a hunter. So if you are not good with the timing of hunters, if you're not good with like just kind of understanding the principles of like, you know, the placements of vines in order to get the most efficiency in terms of towers entrapped or whatever the case may be, or the cloaking, or like, you know, when you're turning, that you can actually fire this Foxfire Bolt without it missing, or not hitting, so to speak, the towers. Because if you shoot it too early when turning, it won't actually hit the target that you meant it to. There's like this certain point where as you're turning, it will actually start to register. And it does take just some experience. So if you're not necessarily into hunters, maybe you just don't want to fly them. Maybe you don't want to have to think about it a whole lot. And I mean, that's very valid. Zenko is probably not going to be the best option, even though he may be a sorcerer. Ronin is just a little bit easier, simply because of the fact that he has this thing that literally one-shots max towers. Much easier way of flying, and yes, it does still require skill. But in the end of the day, I think Ronin, for the majority of players, is going to be better than Zenko. Okay, I don't want to say Zenko is a letdown, so to speak, because he's still a very viable dragon, but I wish he was better. I wish he was better for a mythic. That's just my personal thing. I do wish he was better. I think they could have changed his skill set just a tiny bit to make him a little bit more viable, because again, he has no way to dodge those mage shots, so if you get hit, you're screwed over. But yeah, anyways, that is the answer to the question, at least from my point of view. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, fellas.